let me say good morning, listeners, good morning, viewers. Of course, welcome to the mid-morning buzz here on the Classic Radio GBN TV. Of course, usually this segment we do our compliments of folks of the Wireman's house. And back at me this once again, we have Chris. Chris, good morning. Yes. Welcome. How you doing this morning, bro?
I'm good. Trust me, I'm glad to be here. You know, I'm psyched up.
Yeah.
You know, because
we're always happy to have you.
Yeah.
More or less, we're always happy to have you.
Yeah, especially coming from our last program.
Yes.
Of actually showing the viewers, you know, how to.
What was that feedback for you?
The feedback was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. You know, and as I said, you know, we want to do more on of these kinds of programs of actually educating and actually showing homeowners how to do certain things at home. You know, so it's good to that we could come out and show that aspect of the Wireman's house.
Yeah, those do-it-yourself, of course, options can help, of course, customers a whole lot.
Definitely.
Save them time, save them money too.
Yeah, that's
there's a whole lot of savings. I really should. So what's everybody done at the Wireman's house anyway?
Everybody's good. You know,
we still see Miss Duncan is not with us today again.
Yes.
She's not with us today again. Miss Duncan, hope all is well, and good morning to you.
Yeah, we're still coming for the food.
Yeah,
we're still coming for the food. Yeah.
So what do we have in feature for today from the Wireman's? What will we be featuring today?
All right, so what we are featuring, you know, sometimes you out and you come home, you know, the place is dark, you flip the light and you find like the fluorescent tubes is flickering.
Yeah,
and you're wondering what could cause that. Yeah, sometimes it could be the bulb going.
Yes,
or sometimes it could be the starter going.
But how can someone distinguish between both?
Yes, well, we have a short little video to show about it. So what could happen is basically how we could tell if the bulb is going. You will see a black indication on each end. Yeah,
that indicates that
the bulb is actually
going bad.
It's going bad.
Okay.
Yes, and also with the starter as well. Some starters might show a discolor as well within the starter. Okay. Right. So let's
go over to the video this morning. Here, our compliments the Wireman's house this morning, folks. We show it for those of you who may have issues with your fluorescent bulbs and you wonder what's wrong. Here's a video, that presentation that's certainly going to help you with that. Let's take.
If your fluorescent light is flickering or it won't come on, it means the starter of the tube's failed. Oh, and make sure you switch the light off before you do any work. Please use a step ladder to stand on safely. The starter is a small white cylindrical device usually found on the side of the fluorescent tube. You will need to put the correct rated starter in, so check the details on the one being taken out. To remove this, simply turn anti-clockwise and pull out. To replace, insert and turn clockwise to lock it in place. They only cost a few pence. Try the light again. If this doesn't work, then you'll also need to replace the tube. To change the tube, wait for it to cool down. Then, after removing the light cover, if it has one, carefully remove the tube. Turn the tube a quarter turn until it lines up with the slot in the contact holder. It should come out without any trouble. You will need to get a new tube to match the one that has failed. Reverse this process when fitting a new tube. This avoids putting too much strain on the clip holding the contact, which might get broken. That makes it a lot more complicated, and it might even need a new fitting. Always check what length tube you need, as the tubes do come in different lengths. Oh, top tip, always keep a spare starter and a spare tube in the house. That way, you've got one if it goes.
Alright, so that's it there. Of course, a bit of a DIY tip there for you. You know, you can do it yourself. And of course, that will certainly help a whole lot. Just in case you run into the problem, you come home, as you mentioned, you switch on your light, it's blinking, or just doesn't come on. There are different scenarios with it sometimes. Sometimes it blinks, or sometimes it just don't come on at all. And those are the options that you can do and get it back up.
If you find that you change your bulb and you change change your starter and you're still getting that problem, right, I will recommend that you call your electrician to check it. Sometimes it could be within the fixture as well. Sometimes it could be your ballast is having some problems, right? So that is basically for your electrician to deal with. Yeah, so I don't want you guys to come and say, Chrissy, check your ballast and all kind of thing. Yeah.
What you are capable of handling, then you go ahead. Yeah. And if that is beyond your ability, then you leave it for the folks who is technically enough to handle that.
Definitely. Right. As the videos stated, that you could check your starter, check your tubes, right, to make sure it is working or not. Right. As I said earlier, you can tell when the tubes is basically starting to go, right, because on each end you will see a black indication or black spot, right, on each end of the bulb, right. So that could cause or show that it's time to actually change your bulb.
Replacement. I mean, and there's a period of time you may have had that particular tube maybe for 2, 3, 4, going on 5 years, depending on the usage, how regular you're using.
Definitely.
That will prolong the lifespan of it sometimes. Yes. If it's a light that is on, some folks just had the light on 24 hours a day, all day, all night. It's on. That would certainly reduce the lifespan of it.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you're one that uses your fluorescent bulb for that lengthy period of time, we'll expect a shortened lifespan.
Yeah. And also, right, there are some LED tubes as well that use starter as well.
Yes.
So if you want to use your LED tubes with your regular fixtures, right, you just look for the LED tubes with the starter.
Okay.
So what you have to do is pretty simple. You remove the existing starter that's there, right, and put in the LED starter within your regular fluorescent
so there's
fixtures.
Also a starter for LED bulbs.
For LED bulbs as well.
Okay. All right. Yes. Anything else we featured this morning?
And also that tube, also as I said, the LED tubes with a starter, that is also available at the Wireman's house.
All right.
Guys, so if you're looking for anything else that you want to know or you want to find out, give us a call at 443-5577 or 449-5577. You can visit us on Facebook or also our Instagram page.
Yes.
And also pretty soon we'll be back up and running our YouTube channel as well.
Okay, great. All right. So that's it for the Wireman.
That's it for today.
Hey folks, that's we're going to take a wrap. Once again, Chris, thank you, and all the members staff down at the Wireman house.
Yeah.
Thank you folks a whole lot, and certainly there are listeners and viewers who may be going through those little issues and wondering what to do. Maybe an electrician or so may not be on hand in a timely manner. You don't want to stay in the house dark all night. Still dark all night. So once again, folks, thank you so much for viewing. Join us again next week for another edition, and we certainly will feature much more for you. Whether we bring the products in studio or we show you, of course, videos of products and of course tidbits in terms of how you can do it yourself. Until next week, folks, have yourself a good one. That's what we say. Goodbye.